Oh, hey guys, we're doing some Opeth. You know, I've had a lot of people ask me about the new Opeth, and I don't know if this is going to be the one, but apparently there's these chapters or something that are, is it chapters? Well, let me read what he says here. He doesn't say a damn thing. This guy, no, I'm kidding. Opeth's new album dropped today. This is the second track. So apparently, what I understand is that Opeth has these chapters or something. Or you guys would know better than me. Paragraphs. Thank you. But I looked at it and it had the weird squiggly line 1, weird squiggly line 2, and I'm not that learned because I write good. And those of you who got that, you should be laughing by now. But so I didn't know where to start, and I had all these people, oh, dude, you got to check out the new Opeth, and everybody knows I'm a great Opeth fan. So. Let's go ahead and do this. This is chapter 2. And yeah, I just want to make sure I grab that code. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go. Ooh, wow, some old school Opeth grind there. Very macabre, kind of in a theatrical horror kind of way. Very musical theater vibes. Ooh, very nice backgrounds.
Forgive transgressions. It is through him we can distinguish right from wrong. A furious handmaid gave birth to a girl in our care. We're compelled to persevere in place of the estranged father until his return.
Got kind of like a Metal Transylvania-ishy, grind to it, especially with a bit of storytelling. God, that was great with the vocals. Sounds like an old Rhodes. It's almost as if they're reining in all the years of comp styles. Dynamic-wise, I like how they pop the Rhodes onto this side now.
There
These are great vocals. Those background vocals, man, they're just kind of screeching of yes. I guess it would be fair to say that because I haven't heard chapter 1, and most likely there's a chapter 3 after this. I don't know how many chapters are in this. This had that, the vibe of the whole thing was I was in the middle of something, you know, coming in on 2, but having that kind of theatrical rock, horror kind of vibe. Obviously, we even opened up with that kind of church, very low end, large church organ-ish kind of vibe, you know, cathedral style. A lot of the vocal performance, I thought this vocal performance was insane. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking about range. I'm not talking about, I mean, the tone was great, but the performance I thought was super badass. One of the things that I kind of was going, wow, when I had said earlier, it seems like they're pulling in elements from a very long journey of being Opeth into this track. You know, still some of the darker, growlier parts of that discography, and then some of the glassier, more whimsical storytelling, kind of scary, you know, with the chord change. The chord changes were paramount in me getting the vibes that I'm getting, because it was very, you know, and that's me. But if while you listening to it, if it gave you that kind of vibe where it was like, you know, where's this creeping? In the meantime, with a really super wonderful melody that carried through all those odd chord changes, and then you didn't have really ultra aggressive guitar riffage going on here, and so it allowed, and with the chord changes, allowed the track to live in a different way, instead of like diving into like, ooh, spicy drums, spicy guitars, ooh, spicy bass. No, it was a really well written piece of music that pulled in all these little elements. I believe that was like, even though my journey with Opeth is not anywhere near as divinely deep as the Opeth fan base, but it was enough by going through the Decomposer Lounge to hear enough of the tracks to go, oh, you know, kind of get a little taste of the discography. And then finally, the last thing about the track that made me go, wee, was the background vocals. There was a couple of background vocal sections there that were really super cool. Very, very clean, but very well written and very unpredictable. In other words, they were so beautiful and it was so wonderful, but something I wouldn't have predicted to have put in there. And they did. They went, you know, so. Yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.